We're going to play the Reckless Barbarian today. Bar, 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 bar.
You should go for the red Sonja look.
The chain bikini?
Oh, she wasn't wearing a chain bikini.
Red Sonja?
Oh, okay, maybe in her shirt. I was thinking like from the first Conan movie.
Say like if you go look up Red Sonja now, it is chain bikini. Chain kini.
Let's see. Holy yeah, she totally was.
Just like,
but where's her in the movie? Because in the movie it was still like provocative, but it wasn't like a chain bikini. Oh, and there she is running on topless.
like you do.
Because why not?
It's plot armor, Mitch. It's magical armor.
I don't know.
Welcome to Soulsmates, everybody. We're here to learn about chain bikinis and bar.
And barbarians.
And barbarians. Bar. I'd look at the last episode and see where we started off. This is where we ended up in this episode. One change that we do know happened is I have a lightning axe now.
Yes.
So we have a lightning axe and a fire sword. We're dual elementaling this stuff.
And you completely changed what you're wearing.
Well, that's just, the fun thing to do.
Keep people on their toes.
Yep, it's be barbard. And I spent some money with him, and he's just all up in his business now.
What?
I don't know.
He's laying back, you mean?
Yeah.
Care to look over my wares? Please be my guest. I upgraded my stock.
Sure.
Although it may be a bit out of your reach.
So now, yeah, he has become like a douchebag.
Yeah, he's a douche. But he does do something for us. He does add the Alva armor now to the inventory during this phase.
Which is kind of meh, if I recall.
I like the look of the Alva armor.
I'm rich! I don't need to go home anymore. Home. Where is home? I'm rich! Now, have some patience.
So then what we're actually going to do is Dark Sign.
What?
Do you not remember this?
I'm just wondering.
So you need to have no souls.
Okay, all right. No, this might be something completely different from what I remember, but all right.
You need armor? Go ahead. See what I'm offering. In a spot of bother, are we? Here, take this. My compliments.
Oh,
Yep. So if you get him to the stage and then you come to it with no souls, it gives you a bunch of free shit.
Sure. I may sell out one.
well, let's take a look at the free shit you got.
It's like the invisible armor.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's the stuff. It's like wearing like a clear raincoat.
Running around in a poncho.
Yeah, just running around in a poncho. But that's not what we're doing today. We're barbaring.
Prisoner.
And we're going to go sans gloves, and then we had the brigand trousers. And my wonderful hat, Mitch.
That weird hat.
Why can't you say you like my hat?
Oh my god.
Why can't you say you like my hat?
No, don't do it. You're terrible. Your accent is terrible.
funny enough, the video that is from also complains about that accent being terrible.
It's because the accent was terrible.
We're going to go try and see what we can do here. I don't have high hopes.
Oh, but Cody,
I don't have apple pie in the sky hopes.
you should have confidence in yourself, in your ability.
It's been like a month since we played.
So, what's your point?
That I have no hope.
So you're a typical Dark Souls player, then.
Yeah. So I've been reading the Dark Souls comics as of late. Those are depressing, first of all.
So,
And I'm unsure how I feel about most of them.
You know Dark Souls lore, right?
Yeah, but these are like ultra depressing.
You know Dark Souls lore, right?
I don't consider Dark Souls lore like ultra depressing.
It's okay, sure, all right.
I consider Bloodborne lore ultra depressing.
That's pretty depressing, yes. You know, especially like the
little girl.
Little girl and Father G. That story is, tearjerker.
Son of a bitch. Why won't you die? What do you have for rings right now? Okay.
I now want to go play Bloodborne again. I keep starting Bloodborne, but never getting very far.
Speaking of which, if you're watching this on the day it comes out, you have until tomorrow to get Bloodborne for free on the PlayStation Network.
Really? You have until what, the 3rd?
Yeah, I believe so. Because they do their... Maybe it's the 2nd. Oh, ballsack.
Because this comes out on the 2nd.
Yeah. Sony's weird with their free game schedule, and they don't release Microsoft. The new games were the day we recorded this, which was the 1st. Right? That's just how they do. Oh, no. Then this is riveting.
I mean, it's funny at least. It's watching you constantly run away from the Flexile Sentry. And the Flexile Sentry getting caught on every little bit of geometry it can.
As I remember how to play this game.
Yeah, that might be a stretch.
I'm remembering how to play this game?
Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong. Flexile Sentry comes back, right? That's the bullshit about this thing?
Yeah.
No. So I can't kill it and then go set the bonfire.
And you could always try. You could also always just run past it.
Well, so the problem is we gotta bring Lucatiel with us.
True.
And she won't let sleeping dogs lie.
Also true. Oh, is this one of the storylines where you have to have Lucatiel?
Yeah, Lucatiel has to survive 2 out of the 3 fights you can bring her into.
That's right.
And the other fight is the Smelter Demon. So we get Sellsword Luette in this one, though, so there's a good chance she could still survive, but you son of a bitch.
I mean, you could always kill Flexile Sentry here and then sit and then see what happens. And if he's still alive, you could just summon everything anyways.
Son of a beach. Well, we're going to test the hypothesis, right?
I don't know if that counts, but sure.
It died. We're doing hypothesis-driven gameplay, Mitch.
You mean we're doing scientific experiments.
Yeah.
We were hypothesizing.
It's not just a theory, Mitch.
Here.
It's a game theory.
Oh my god. So here's the problem. Flextail Sentry will attack Lucatiel, and Lucatiel will stop and attack it.
Yeah. So
And we need it to not respawn,
so that we can just
or not exist anymore, at least.
My hypothesis is that it's going to respawn because this is Dark Souls and not Handsy Pansy World.
Now, no, come on now. There's nothing about handy pandy whateverness. Like any game can be annoying. And Dark Souls isn't always a pain in the ass.
No, you're not wrong. I actually tend to think that Dark Souls is not an entire pain in the ass. We're just also playing a play style that I don't normally play. I normally go sword and board, which means I could just, shield up in front of the Flexile Sentry and...
Yeah, I'm still surprised that you're still playing the dual wield build. I could totally see you doing like an ultra greatsword build with a shield, or at least the ability to block.
Well, so the original plan when we started this play was I was gonna get good at parrying, right?
Yeah, and now you can't even parry.
Yeah.
Like you mechanically cannot parry.
Pick up my souls. We're gonna step back this way. I don't see swords pissing. Oh no, I do.
There it is.
That's fucking.
There he is.
Okay, well,
I'll summon up all your buddies. Sellsword is up top, right?
yep. So we'll have to. Luke and I will take care of the sentry down here, and then.
Why don't you go get Luette first?
Well, Luette's up top in here.
Yeah.
So run past the sentry?
Yeah. Oh, that's right. There's explodey dudes too.
Yeah, because there are other bullshit down here that isn't just the Flexile.
But yeah, see, Flexile doesn't follow you at all.
Did they move Creighton into one of these cells? I don't remember.
Good question. No idea.
Also, do we have the key?
Another good question.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can make this easier.
You gonna summon?
I was gonna clear out the outside first.
Oh, okay. I see. Get rid of all the bad guys. Lucatiel and her whole honorable need to kill everything that could be considered an enemy.
Hi.
Was that smart? I don't
No.
think that was smart. I mean, if you're going to do any kind of pyromancy, it was, but...
I mean, we could take him, right?
Sure.
No guts,
Sure you can.
No guts, no glory. See? It went perfect. Ooh, we even got a hide spirit out of that, Mitch.
Well, there you go. It's totally worth it.
Hashtag worth. I had toyed when we were talking about doing, like, when we were going to do this one. I was thinking, like, what if we did, like, something weird and wacky, like a spear shield build?
Why is that weird and wacky?
It's not really.
I mean, you're still considering maybe getting Santir Sphere.
Yeah. I mean, we're almost to that point. We just need a bunch of frickin' bullshit first. And by bullshit, I mean Pharaoh's Lockstones.
It's not that many, if I recall.
Yeah.
But the big thing is the amount of time.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Because you have to break it. At least after that, it's invulnerable.
But like the nice thing about Santier Spear, and playing on PC with a 60 frames per second, is that you just go hit a bunch of dead bodies a lot.
I think you can just hit walls a bunch too.
I think the actual current best strategy for breaking Santir's Spear is to hit the crow's nest. Because that, for some reason... Did I open that door on that side? No.
You opened one door.
Can you open them both?
You don't need to open them at all.
To get a torch through here, you do. Oh, if you don't have a flame butterfly, but we probably have a flame butterfly.
Yeah.
Because these just make it so that you can get a torch. Out there. Right? Why do you need to open those doors?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. Can you not carry a torch through here? I wonder if you can't carry it. Well, no.
No, I'm pretty sure you can. I just think I know it's faster to go this way because you can run.
Yeah, I don't know. I remember there being a reason why you do it, and I don't know. Okay, Luca and Sellsword, let's go do the thing. The wit's over there emoting.
It's weird drinking Coke.
Right? But when the Chinese place delivers a soda with your drink, or with your Chinese food, you tend to drink the Coke. Okay, it's dead. Okay, let's go take care of a lost sinner. And then we can
take care of.
Yeah.
You're gonna free the lost sinner?
Yeah.
Are you gonna do the bonfire?
Yes.
All right.
You mean the torches?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm not an insane person. Especially since we're going babar today. Do we have flame butterfly? Yes.
Do you have to light both?
Yeah.
I just couldn't remember if it was a giant ring or...
No, it is not a giant ring. I could have sworn there was something down here.
Dude, hurry up. You only have an hour and 18 minutes left.
My bigger concern is actually Sellsword Duet's timer running out.
Was what,
He's a... No, he's not
Shade?
Shade. He's a full bore summon.
Yeah, there you go. You can put the torch away. Don't want to waste that durability. Dark Souls 2 is you heal yourself, you heal other summons, right?
No. The summons are responsible for their own shenanigans. I think an interesting thought experiment, which a lot of people have started doing, is converting Dark Souls bosses into D&D creatures. The problem is that you look at some of these Dark Souls bosses, and the way the action economy works in Dungeons & Dragons, they just aren't... it doesn't end up being a good equivalent fight, if that makes sense.
Well, I think the problem is, in Dark Souls, it's 1-on-1, or in this case, it's 3-on-1, and you can see even what the benefit is there for the 3. So even like Dungeons and Dragons, you got the action economy, but if you did 3-on-1, it would look much the same as what's happening here. But also, I mean, that's why you have you throw in extra attacks and legendary actions, and make sure there's a decent amount of health and armor so that the boss lives long enough to actually be able to do stuff.
The other thing is that 5th edition kind of works better for this than 4th edition would have, but the way that Dark Souls bosses move, they move in a very distinct fast manner, which does not play well in a very reactive manner, which does not play well into how Dungeons & Dragons plays. Right? If that makes sense.
Yeah. Which is why I think which is what how the Dark Souls board game sets these up is, it's so that you get to a point where you can kind of predict what's going to happen.
I did not predict that. Yeah, I did not predict those attacks.
Yeah, and there's always going to be some predictability, or some things you can't predict, but then you got to be there's tells essentially. And maybe that's just the DM's job is to make sure there's certain tells that are portrayed through.
Holy cow, Luette made it through.
I thought Luette was going to die right there.
I was too. Yeah, I'd say it's an interesting thought experiment. There's a bunch of people have been slowly converting Dark Souls and Bloodborne bosses into 5th edition monsters.
There's one problem though. You should pop a bonfire so that I can do that again.
Why?
For the lores.
For the lores, I suppose.
Go sit at the other bonfire first.
Well, hang on. Before we do that,
you have lots of souls.
There's treasures and stuff we did not collect back here because we were on a timer. So yeah, I've been looking at them, and I threw the Father Gascoigne at our D&D group, and I think that worked out okay. And it also depends how cinematic do you want to be with your Dungeons and Dragons fights and all that jazz. How do you?
I still feel like the best thing to do is do some sort of balance where players still have a lot of agency, but it is very cinematic. Because then you get the whole superhero vibe that's going basically. Where are you?
On the outside.
You should look around. What does it look like out here? What is the outside?
Somewhere there's a ledge I don't want to fall off.
Oh, then don't move. Just look.
There's the Bastille. There's a tall tower.
There we go. See? Now we get to see.
It's something that 4th edition I think did really well with the bloodied. Creatures and bosses would get the bloodied condition.
Oh, they would just throw a mechanic on it.
Well, but the thing that works well then, and you can still do it. The creature I threw at you guys last night, the Baron from Shadowfang Keep, when he hit certain percentages of his health, he would instantaneously do something, which I think is how you can bring.
It's how you can make it more cinematic. But I think with that you would need to put some detail around everything as well, because take for instance just if somebody does a massive hit, if you do a bunch of hits on Lost Sinner, you might be able to stagger her.
Mm-hmm.
So just simply the boss is staggered and their initiative is delayed.
It is the thing. A couple years ago, I specifically toyed around with and asked a bunch of people as well, with the idea of doing a pen and paper Dark Souls game. It comes up every now and then whenever we do streams or all that jazz. Like, hey, there's no hidden walls in here, right? It's just a stupid square room.
Mm-hmm. Pretty sure.
And you could do it. There's just some things you have to figure out a lot. Like we talked about, like how do you represent stamina in a Dark Souls, like pen and paper and all that jazz. Which is why I like the board game, which we did get a copy of.
We have yet to play it.
We have yet to play it. I'd like to play it at some point. I think Bloodborne does a good job of like simulating that like resource management game.
You have acquired the soul of an old one. That is more than most undead can say.
So Bloodborne does a great job of doing resource management and doing like a cooperative, competitive gameplay.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's Bloodborne.
I don't think it's Bloodborne either. I'll be interested.
It could be any. You put any like name on it, and it would still be It's a good game. Like so, you could do that. You could put any name on it, and it would be fine. The theme of it being Bloodborne doesn't do anything because the game itself isn't like mechanically like Bloodborne.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the whole like you collect blood echoes. Okay, so that's a Bloodborne thing, but it could be the same as you get, I guess, souls or you get monster parts or
yeah. I mean, yeah. Thematically, they do, but the thing about the Bloodborne game that I think it does well is it's the push your luck mechanic. Like, how far do I dare go before? Because your blood, just like in you have a limited number of resources, as in how many cards can you actually play and use, right? Before you're tapped out, and you have to go back. Versus, how much blood echoes do I have? Do I risk it? Do I want to just say screw everybody else and I'm just going to...
Oh no.
It's going to be fine.
I'm hoping one of them will leash. There.
So I think the Bloodborne game does a good job of that part of the Soulsian experience, the risk reward that is Dark Souls. Like I have these 40,000 souls. I probably shouldn't be fucking around with this thing right now. But you know what? No guts, no glory.
Sure, but there's no stamina mechanic.
Yeah.
To it.
But I think
there's no. It's not the whole parrying going on at all.
I think the stamina mechanic in that game, and this is where it'd be interesting to play the Dark Souls board game, and then also the Dark Souls card game that's coming out. Be like, how do you represent that? I think in Bloodborne that's represented by these are the cards you have, and once you're out of cards, you have to go back, right?
Yeah, but that's not stamina. But I mean, it's a staying power thing, yes. Yeah. But stamina it regenerates, right? Like you use stamina in combat, and then it regenerates,
and then you get hit really hard in the face with a giant sword, and Masterless Guncord doesn't make it all the way. Yeah, no, the Bloodborne is a fun game, and it's not a perfect representation of...
that's what I'm saying. It's still a fun game. It's still good, but it doesn't need to necessarily be Bloodborne. Like, that could be, Raiders of the Lost Ark or something. It could be any other, property, and it would still be a good game.
Yeah.
because it doesn't have anything that makes it specifically Bloodborne.
Ooh. I'm excited about the Hide Knight chainmail. I've heard that this is just an utter bullshit area now, by the way.
Oh, it is, because all the Hide Knights running around? Yeah. No, this is terrible. Like these old knights, whatever they are, were already like bad enough.
Well, it's not even just that. It's the fact that the dragon up here as well.
Yeah, I even forgot about the dragon. He's got some weapon arts going on.
He also's got like poise for days.
I mean, they are wearing like medium to heavy armor.
I'm excited to do some cosplay or do some stuff with the. I like the Hide Knight's armor a lot. I was totally waiting for that flame to just hit me.
Yeah, same here. That's some kind of weak-ass particle effects. There you go.
Oh, they point out I didn't even move. This is going to go poorly.
That's what I was waiting for, is that second hit. Don't stand up.
I don't have a choice. At some point in time, she just stands up. Damn it.
That was beautiful.
That was.
Just perfect.
I thought it was going to be far enough away from the foot stomp to not have to deal with the foot stomp.
Apparently not.
Apparently not. Okay, this was a poor life choice. We're not going to do this right now. Got that. We did that. We're in Hide Sour Flame. No Man's Wharf is done. The Bastille is done.
Mm-hmm.
We have Huntsman Copse. The Shaded Woods. And the Doors of Pharaoh's. Let's do Shaded Huntsman Copse.
Yeah?
Sure. Why not?
You gonna go try to take on the Executioner?
No. The Chariot?
Yeah.
No.
Isn't that down this path?
Well, so is the Skeletal Lords.
Yes. But still, you're going to take on the Executioner?
At some point in time. I mean, that's the thing we decided to do is we're going to do all bosses, including the Dark Lurker, which means we need to go find the Holy Diver.
Which means you need to get Intellect.
Yeah.
And Faith to both be 10, I think, right? Because you need to have at least one Hex, right? One Dark spell.
Oh, I have no idea. You're the one supposed to be leading us on this mystical magical tour.
Well, wait, what? You're the one playing.
Yeah, but like you're the one.
I'm just here for colorful commentary.
And helping me remember how the hell to do stuff. That's the job you signed up for. Dems the beans, yo.
The beans?
You ever heard that term before?
No. Wait a minute. You can break open these freaking boarded up windows?
Yeah, and you can then see in here.
Oh my god. I never knew that.
Holy Diver!
I'm a little sad now because I didn't know that.
See, sometimes the Dark Souls playthrough is about learning and new experiences for both of us.
There's a lot of learning for me, apparently, because, like, There's tons of shit that you're showing me in these just playthroughs.
You're like, I'm just over here like, holy die. I got that song stuck in my head now, so.
And you're not even like going through a lot of. You're just literally saying "Holy Diver."
It's because that's the part of the song that anyone really likes.
No, it's "Holy Diver. You've been down too long in the midnight sea."
I'm also not Rurikon, who like that is his shtick. He does that in like Black Knight. A black night, no worries. A black night, a long way from home.
Sure. Okay.
I think this is
You're talking about Dark Diver?
Yes, I'm talking about Dark Diver. Anytime I reference Holy Diver, I mean Dark Diver.
Dark Diver, Grandel, who is in the Shaded Woods.
He's in 3 places.
Well, yeah, but I think let's see here.
Okay. Is this the one where you just roll and you're fine? Nope. You have to talk to him on all 3 locations. That's the deal, right?
Yes.
Look, you do you, man. Oh, son of a beach. It's the episode in which Cody falls a lot.
There's probably going to be lots of falling in this area, yeah.
I jumped off to my death last time, which is to be expected, because you're trying to get that stupid treasure.
So,
Holes.
mates?
Let's see what you did there.
But yeah, so Dark Diver, you need to talk to him in his 3 locations.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even worry about this shit. Just okay. No, keep doing it. Go for it.
To be fair, that's only the second time I've fallen to that jump. The middle one there was because I attacked and then stepped off the ledge. And anytime I see Work Hook, I assume that it's a pastry chef. Oh man, we should make a pastry chef character. Is there an apron? What are you doing?
He's beating the crap out of you?
Sandy's just over here like... Which way did he go, George? Come on. You can do it. I got trust in you. Come on. One, there we go. Look at that. You did your thing. You did you.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so I could just run and I should be able to land. Like, no jumping involved. But I'm in the wrong spot to do what I'm thinking I'm doing.
Sure. Poison. You're gonna totally die.
Probs.
Oh, so close. He's all fiery. Poisoned again.
Nom 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 nom.
Pretty much. That's what I'm waiting for. Waiting for the damn mimic to jump out.
Ooh, Ricard's rapier.
Always looking for those secret doors.
I'm gonna die down here.
Heal.
Fucking poison.
That's a dick move. The guy just sitting there. Oh, no, he doesn't come up. Probably when you come out
Probably.
from the other direction.
I actually don't even know where the hell we are.
You're in the one place.
I'm in the mansion thing, but like where?
On the other side.
Oh, we're here. Okay. Hi. Eat an axe. Oh, we got rouge gauntlets.
Something tells me they're not the color rouge, actually. Here it comes.
Here it comes again. Small yellow burr.
Yeah. You know, those things that like stick to your pant legs when you walk through the woods?
Yeah, I suppose.
It's a trick.
Ooh, we got the bandit's knife.
Yes, that's totally something worth oohing about.
Hey,
A bandit's knife.
it has bleed.
So, are you doing bleed this build, huh?
We're doing a little bit of everything this build. I don't know if you figured that out yet.
Alright, switch to the bandit's knife. And you put that in your main hand. Go.
Or just two-hand the bandit's knife.
Should just do a playthrough where you have to use everything you pick up.
I would consider doing that with Dark Souls 1.
Why? Why not with 2?
Because I don't feel comfortable enough with Dark Souls 2 for that. But
Nah.
maybe that'd be better with Dark Souls 2 then, because, you know...
Because of that very reason.
Yeah. Poison moss. This is where I die, isn't it?
Just take a quick walk. There you go. See, you're fine. That guy is not so funny.
Nope. Not at all. Okay, we'll skip that. What is that treasure even?
If I recall, it's nothing good.
It's not like a Pharos or anything? Dark Diver.
It's Holy Diver, but you're gonna go for it anyways, aren't you?
I mean, we're here, right? I mean,
All right, okay.
we've already killed all the crap on the way here, so... Ah, it's a Pharos Lockstone. Worth it.
And a token of fidelity. Now you need to. All right, okay.
No need to what?
Nope, you're good.
I mean, I should homeward bone, because
Yep,
that's the
you totally should.
Because that's the smart choice.
Yeah.
Um,
But I've learned
that I don't always make the smart choice?
that you don't always make the smart choice, and you don't always listen to me when I say something.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. So, which boss are you gonna go for?
Probably not going to do Chariot first. We'll probably go do...
Aww.
So this is not going to happen, but I think it'd be great if you did it as the magical editor man. As whenever we do the Chariot boss, you should play Chariots of Fire.
Why?
Because #the funny answer, Mitch.
Is there fire even happening in there?
Yeah, I'm pretty certain that the horse is breathing fire or some
Maybe.
trite bullshit like that. This is how I die, by the way.
Oh, what a world! What a world!
Ends by fuzzing my inventory.
I figured it was just that guy. He just came over and kicked your ass. Or Forlorn.
Both.
Probably the combination of the two.
Yeah.
Because the other guy is now going to come up behind you. As Forlorn just beats the shit out of you anyways. Oh, yep. He didn't come up behind you, though.
Why can't they get poisoned?
They can. I don't know if Forlorn can, but that dude can.
Oh, ow! Shit.
I have certainly seen it.
Seen my death? Yeah, a lot, actually, it turns out.
Well, I mean, yeah. And Cody, we've been playing Souls games for how long together? You're just trying to get them poisoned now, aren't you? You're just
no.
rolling around on purpose just so that they get poisoned. I see how it is.
So the problem with this build, or today's idea of a build, is I have no poise.
Yeah, you don't need poise. Whatever.
Yeah, so when I get hit once, I'm staggered. It's great. Where are we at for today's episode there? Mention
About that time.
about that time? Sign off time?
Sure.
Let's have this guy jump down and attack me again, because that's what he likes to do.
Classy.
Yep. In my naked body. See you next week, everybody. On another episode of Souls Nate.